Why bigger bills hurt more to spend. That's what I'm going to talk about today. You see, this will be relevant for people who still use cash, but cashless societies. This is redundant information. I'm Swedish, and I think I saw cash twice in the 5 or 6 years that I lived in Sweden some time ago. Now, this was at least 3 years ago that I moved back to London. Now, I know that most of the audience here, they do not work in cash, you're service-based, people are paying invoices, but this might be interesting for you if you're actually handling clients. If clients you are working with are in fact using cash payments, or if they are product-based businesses that are needing to understand how to have their business model done. If you have a little bit more knowledge about how pricing works, you're going to be that much more valuable to them. Okay, back to the denomination effect, which is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. A fascinating pricing phenomenon that explains why people are less likely to spend large bills than the same amount in smaller ones is called the denomination effect. The denomination being obviously the actual, I don't have cash. I can't even show cash because I don't even carry cash anymore. But the denomination meaning the bill itself. This effect is rooted in the way we mentally categorize the value of money. So for example, if you have living in the UK a £50 bill, you're less likely to break it for a small purchase. For example, if something costs like 5 or 2 or 10. But if you have a $20 bill or a £20 bill, yes, you will do it. And why does this happen? Well, large bills, they're perceived as being more valuable. And they're mentally earmarked for significant expenses. When I think about how it works out for me, if I break it up and I have like small change lying around, it's easy to spend it. So it becomes a little bit more precious for me to not break up the £50 note or not break up the $100 bill. We don't want to make the everyday purchases so that we spend more money. So what's the science behind the effect? Well, research shows that the denomination effect is closely tied to the psychological pain of paying and, of course, the mental accounting. When we break a large bill, it feels like a bigger loss than spending the same amount in smaller bills. There is a study by Rahubir and Srivastava in 2009. They found that people are more likely to spend money when it's in smaller denominations. This is how I felt, right? Even if the total amount is exactly the same. The real-world impact on this is that retailers and marketers, they use this effect to their advantage. How? By encouraging customers to use gift cards, store credit, and as we all know, digital wallets, where the pain of spending is completely reduced compared to cash. Especially, of course, the large bills, because we want to move away from the denomination effect. So how has this been applied practically? Well, some stores offer cashback in small bills to encourage spending at their location. So they won't pay you in £50. They'll pay you in 20s, 5s, and 10s. The other thing is obviously to take digital payments. The rise of digital wallets and contactless payments has made spending feel so much more painless. And then, of course, we've got financing, personal finance. When we understand this effect and how it can help you save money by keeping your cash in larger denominations, it also makes you less likely to spend impulsively. So this matters for businesses because understanding the denomination effect means that the businesses can design payment options that reduce psychological barriers to the spending. For example, offering digital payment methods, which we've already discussed, breaking down the large purchases into smaller, so you're having more manageable amounts that can increase the sales and also, of course, customer satisfaction. The denomination effect shows that how money is presented, not just the amount, can dramatically influence spending behavior. So for businesses, this means payment options matter just as much as price. If you enjoyed this, then please don't forget to subscribe. I have more videos in the series that tackle pricing. If there's anything in particular you want to ask me about and you want me to expand on in the next video, go ahead and put in the comments below. I answer all of them. and I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one.